Welcome everybody to River City Plus. This is my first time running the show here in River City Plus, and Cheya Thousand is my guest. I actually ran over and got my glasses as soon as I saw yours, Cheya.
I love it.
Hope you don't feel like I'm just trying to copy you, but I totally am. So we're going to be telling you about a health fair and free screenings that you can take advantage of on Thursday, as well as some other things that Cheya is up to. But let me give you a big introduction here, okay? So I was at an event now it's been a few months. It was at Orange Park at the Kennel Club there, and it was a run. And I had reached out to the race director in advance and said, can I bring my dog? I see that you have a dog jog. And she said, yes, bring your dog. And so we had talked, and I got there and I introduced myself. I said, I'm that pain in the neck that's been emailing you. And she was so sweet. And there was just something about this lady. I was like, I don't know, Cheya, but she was telling me about Worth Pursuing, which is her nonprofit. And I didn't think about it again, but I left there thinking there's something special. That is a special person. And then sure enough, I get here to River City Live a week ago. I'm looking through emails, and there's one from Cheya Thousand to talk about this health fair. And I said, this is my chance to get back in front of her and find out more about the good things she does in our city. So Cheya, welcome.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it. That day is so funny because we met, we talked about the dogs, and then you guys were off at the races and you did the run and didn't think anything of it either. And look at that. That's such a God thing. We're 3 months later and we're here again.
Here we are.
Here we are.
And I want to hear more about Worth Pursuing, because being pulled 10 different directions by a dog at a 5K race is no way to hear about somebody's very hard work. So tell everybody how you started it and what you do.
Absolutely. So I started it as a way to give back to the community. It was a God thing. I was asked to feed the people. So that's how it was created. We started with hunger relief first. That's a huge issue here in Jacksonville. And then from there, we are now branching out this year into mental health access and resources and community education, along with access to affordable care. So that's our focus, those 4 areas. And this Thursday is where we're going to do the health fair, the New Year Healthy You at the main library from 10 to 2.
So what will happen on Thursday at 10 a.m. when the doors open for this health fair? Can people just walk in, or should they have made a reservation in advance?
So everyone can just walk in. I pray that as soon as the doors open at 10, we get flooded. So we have an amazing partner, another nonprofit, the Emmanuel Project, and they will be on site with doctors and a full RV for physicals. So people can come there and get free physicals. Then we'll also have mammogram screenings. So that bus will be there. For the mammogram screenings, you do need a reservation. If you are walk up, we can fit you in. So we just want to get as many reservations as possible, though, so that we know just how long the day will be. And then we also have doctors that will be inside the library in the lounge doing diabetes screens, pressure screens. We have an amazing partner in East Coast Research Institute who came on as a sponsor, and they're actually doing vision checks. And so vision checks and basic vision checks and eye pressure checks. So those are really important because diabetes is usually attached to eyes. So all these things are connected, and we are taking care of the whole person that day.
I love the idea of having access to all of those physicians. Some of us get a little overwhelmed if we just have a simple question for our doctor, and now they all want you to use a portal to communicate. And some of us over certain ages don't love the portal.
Yeah.
We want to have a face-to-face or pick up the phone. Can I just come and ask a question?
You sure can. We have another amazing partner, which is Coastal Medical Care, and they are 2 nurse practitioners that will be on site to answer questions, do screenings. And what's great about them is if you are uninsured, they actually do a form of, I would say, concierge service. So you pay monthly to get access to them, unlimited office visits, televisits, and if you need a mammogram order, they can put it in. So it's a great resource. So if you have a question, come on out. We would love to have you.
Well, the thing about when you say if you're uninsured and you talk about the concierge service, a lot of people are entrepreneurs or they are in a sales capacity where they're a 1099 employee and they don't qualify for benefits. And then other people are in an unfortunate situation where they perhaps are just in between having an opportunity to be insured. But whatever your situation is, there are plenty of reasons why this health fair could really set 2025 up as a way for you to take back your health.
100%, especially healthcare costs are rising. And so like the concierge service is $65 a month. I actually use them. They are my doctors. And your first visit, you get all your physical, they do your blood work, they do everything. So for $65, and if you're not a person who tends to be sickly, that's very affordable access to a doctor versus paying co-pays and also having to pay urgent care visits. That's very affordable.
And you say access. The word access sounds like just the very least you could get is access, but in fact, it is the biggest
Huge.
biggest deal when you have a burning question about something medical that has to do with yourself. Like there are so many sleepless nights I've had just because I couldn't have that one quick phone call answered. So I had to like worry about it, Google, and
Never Google it.
diagnose myself with the worst possible sickness.
Google's killing everybody. If you Google any disease or any symptom, it's literally like it's going to lead to death. You're going to cut your arm
for
off.
nothing, for no other reason than just to know that I can actually, for $65 a month, have somebody
Yeah.
call and tell me I'm not dying.
You're not
from
dying.
a hangnail.
And what I love about them too, they do same day and even next day appointments. And right now, getting a doctor's appointment with insurance is months. And if you have an emergency, everyone should not have to go to urgent care or the emergency room. You want answers now.
So I tend to lean into saying things like, so ladies, but who is welcome to come to this health fair? Is it just women or is it anybody?
It's everyone,
Okay.
but we are putting a special emphasis on women since we will have the mammogram bus there.
Sure.
But we want everyone. If you're an entrepreneur, you're uninsured, you're unhoused, anyone and everyone. And it's really important because even if you are insured, if you're not utilizing your insurance, we want you to come out because this is a way for you to get a physical. This is a way for you to get a mammogram. We want you to be supported, and that's why we did it in the center of the city. It's so accessible. People can walk there in their lunch break, and it coincides with the lunch hour at James Weldon Johnson Park. So you can go get food at the food truck, come across the street, and come see us as well. So
Listen to
no
that.
excuses.
No excuses. And here's something you can do. You can actually bait and switch somebody who you know needs a physical. Like you could say, hey, we're just going to go to, oh, what's this? It's a health fair.
You're seeing the doctor today.
By the way,
By the
roll
way.
up your sleeve.
Yeah, roll up your sleeve, get your pressure checked, and we might get you in a mammogram bus as well. So
You never
yes,
know.
never know.
So Cheya, thank you so much for coming on River City Live and sharing that. The next time we see you, we're going to be talking about another event you have coming up, which
Yes.
is Galentine's Day.
Galentine's Day.
We have 2 minutes. Can you tell everybody what that's going to entail?
Absolutely. So I have a passion for helping ambitious women leave and have thriving lives. And a part of that is not waiting for someone else to celebrate you. So we're celebrating ourselves for Galentine's Day. And it's going to be Loving on You, Galentine's event. And it's going to be virtual. So you will be able to still support Worth Pursuing Inc. and buy a box from us, either a sweet indulgence box, which will be full of desserts, or a self-care box. And then we all unbox on the same time, same day. And we're celebrating Galentine's Day together virtually.
But first, we're going to do it on River City Live.
Yes.
Yes. So I'm looking at Ryan. He's holding up the number 3. Is that a 3-minute or a 3-second? Because we could do a lot in 3 minutes.
We sure
We
can.
could probably do a lot in 3 seconds.
We could do another
too.
show
We could
in
do
3
a
minutes.
whole other show. But basically, what I'm trying to get from you, Cheya, is that we have all kinds of reasons throughout the year to get to talk to you, and get
Yes.
to know you better, and learn more. Tell everybody where they can find you, because you have a website with your name.
Yes.
So that tells me there's a lot more to learn.
Absolutely. So you can find me at Cheya Thousand.com, CheyaThousand.com. And you can also find me at ctwellnessco.com or worthpursuinginc.org and find out about all the things we have going on. And I did forget to mention something.
Oh, okay.
We have a women's health breakfast, brunch and learn, coming up on January 25th. And all the ladies need to be there because we're going to be talking about navigating menopause and mental health.
Dun, dun, dun.
And when you're of a certain age, like we are,
Like we are.
you're
and
navigating this.
Some of us are sweating right now because we know.
Yes.
So, okay. So we're going to make sure everybody knows how to find you for all of those very many important things. So we
Yes.
appreciate you joining us. And
Thank you.
thanks for being my personal first guest on
Yay.
River City Plus. It was a blast.
You've had an amazing first week.
Thank
Can we just
you.
talk about that? You've had an amazing first week.
Thank you.
Welcome back. The
Thank
city
you.
needed you, and we love having you back.
I appreciate you so much. Thank you.
Thank you for having me.
And we will see everybody. Is it okay if I wrap early, Ryan? Let me just add. Okay, because I mean, we could stretch this out, or we could just say, let's get back to our coffee.
Yes.
All right, everyone. Thanks for tuning in.
Bye.